Homorazzi Hawt Topics in a very special Mother's Day edition. I'm Jonny Staub with a panel of boys, including Red.
Howdy.
We've got Patrick, Salami, Saleem, and Tommy's here too. Also behind the camera is Donovan.
Hello again.
And we just want to say Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day!
You know, we gotta love moms. I think in gay culture too, it's been one of those things where I don't know if this is true or not, but a lot of people say often, you know, my mom, she was really good about it. Maybe my dad wasn't. Was that the case for anybody on panel?
It was the opposite for me, but
really,
yeah.
Dad was cool, mom wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
It was just a religious thing. Like, both my parents were religious, but my mom had a harder time with it, and it took a while. But she's got over it. But yeah.
How old for you, Red?
My mom was fine with it, but then before I could tell my dad, he passed away.
Oh.
I didn't really feel the need.
This is supposed to be like an uppity.
I didn't really feel the need, like, I wouldn't have felt more complete if he had known. It would have been the same for me.
Save it for Father's Day.
But no. So my mom's pretty cool with it. The only I guess, what do you call it? The only issue was that they're born again Christians. So she says, you know, I love you. You're still my son. You'll always be my son. I always love you, but I don't approve of your lifestyle. Right. So we just don't talk about that part of my life.
It's
which
the big
is fine
thing.
with me.
Yeah, I mean, same with mine. My parents are like Eastern European Catholic families. I was the firstborn son. I was supposed to be married and da-da.
And I should be making pretty babies.
Exactly. And I mean,
as y'all would. Okay. But,
thanks.
Sweet.
But it was like tough for your.
Well, I mean, it was really the way. Like the whole thing with my mother and me coming out was she found my friend's business card in my wallet, and he worked for a cruise line. So she went to the cruise line website.
Wait, like cruise line or like
cruise line.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah.
So she came up to me and she's like, "Are you gay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, and then she just cried and like the whole thing and like the prayer. But I mean, now she's. I mean, I knew she was okay with it when like a few months ago we were talking about like just the whole thing. And I mean, my brother's ex-girlfriend was staying with us for a while, and I got jealous. I get really jealous for some reason. And my mom's like, "Don't worry, you're like the daughter I always wanted." So
happy Mother's Day, Mrs. D. And how about for you, Saleem?
My mom passed away when I was 11, so
okay.
I never got to tell her.
This is a downer
I didn't do my research beforehand, I'm sorry. But, like, I mean, obviously, okay, so your mother is no longer with us physically here, but she would have known that when you were 11 years old.
Right.
Do you have a stepmother or
always
no? So it's just always been mom at 11. Yeah. Do you think she would have been fine with it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
My parents were like hippies, so.
Well, you're a white kid named Saleem, so right there, you know, things are going to be a bit.
And your dad's, you know, on our team.
Yeah, sort of.
Right.
Whoa!
Right.
Is he like pink or something?
Oh.
Okay. Saleem's turning red, so we'll move it along. And, you know, hey, listen, happy Mother's Day to your mom anyway. Regardless, that's cool. I actually have a stepmom and I have a mom, and I was lucky. I was 15 when I came out, and my dad had a really bad reaction to it. My parents are divorced. But my mom was really cool. She actually bought me like Out magazine, and we were actually going. We went on a trip.
The gay handbook.
Yeah, like, and she bought some like how to deal with your kids, because my sister's gay as well, right? So we both kind of put it out to her at the same time on a trip. That's a smart idea.
That is the other day.
What did I do wrong?
Guess what? Not just one.
Not just
the
one.
other
You
two.
get two.
Wow.
No, but she gave me such a great positive reaction, so I'm really thankful, because when you're 15, you're still growing into your own.
You're super lucky.
Yeah. Whereas, I mean, my dad had a really bad reaction. Like, we didn't talk for years and years and years. So, I mean, it's getting better in time. Mind you, he doesn't really want to know anything about my life from a personal standpoint, kind of like your story, Red. Which I
think a lot of parents are like that. Like mine, they know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're like gung ho about it. They get it, but I never talk about it.
I don't talk about it either.
I would never bring like someone I was dating home just because I know that it would make them feel uncomfortable. So why would I?
Seriously,
what's the word?
You know what's weird? I've brought boyfriends home before, and my mom will knock on the door, slightly open it, bring 2 cups of coffee, and go, "The waffles are in the oven, so you better get up in the next 5 minutes." Which is such.
Wow.
It's like, I mean, it's progressive. It's progressive. Like, mind you, there's
It's like the gay Disney Channel.
I never talked about anything like during dating time or anything like that. But when I went home for Christmas, it was exactly the same. Like Jamie used to come home for Christmas with me, and my parents used to come and stay with us, and it was the same. Like it was really comfortable then, but in terms of like now, if I started dating someone, I wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable talking to them. I don't know.
Well, it takes a while too, because as we know in gay world, it's like you get the limerence phase where you're like in love for 6 months and then it dissolves. And so if you want that continuity to go, if you want like a bride and Donovan relationship, yeah, oh yeah, if you get the 3 months,
6 weeks,
yeah. But if you want like a bride and Donovan type of scenario, I mean, obviously you would hope that your parents would let you, you know, kind of be yourself. I mean, your parents are fine with Brian, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they totally like Brian.
Yeah, so it's cool. It's totally cool. So anyway,
flip the camera on you. Look at that smile.
A tribute to Mom from all of us. So from Donovan and from Red, Patrick, Saleem, Tommy, and myself, Jonny. Happy Mother's Day.
I wanna be famous, I wanna be a star, I wanna be a movie.